A few weeks ago, I reached out to my guild's officer team. I was honest. I let them know I was going through a rough patch between health complications and mental health burnout. I just generally felt conflicted about how to keep pushing forward. Their response was initially supportive. I was encouraged to take a week off raiding, to collect myself. I respected the team and their goals, so I stepped back. No questions asked, really. After that week, I let them know I was ready to return. I was available, committed. They reinstated my Discord access and gave the impression that I was back on the roster. But then, nothing. No invites, no communication, just silence. During an extra raid night, rather than use me, they brought in players from outside the guild. I understood the reasoning, of course. They didn't want to reprogress the boss. That's a call I respected. What didn't sit right, though, is what happened next. They trialled a brand new Warlock, one with no experience on the fight, and they never messaged me, never followed up, never explained. Eventually, the same officer who suggested the break came forward again. He offered me a spot on the guild's B team. A new and upcoming one night a week, just get cutting edge type raid. Through those conversations, I found out that the real reason I was benched was my health. Despite performing well, I was sidelined because I'd been honest about my physical and mental state. They told me they didn't want to hurt my feelings, but I never asked for protection. I asked for honesty, and I gave them mine. I respected their goals, I adapted to their decisions, but trust has to go both ways, and when it doesn't, the partnership ends. So moving forward, here's what I bring to the table. In the last 3 tiers, I've filled every role. I've tanked as a Blood Death Knight main in Nerebar Palace, progressing early mythic bosses. In Midrasil or Fated Dragonflight, I was a healer, Holy Paladin and Mistweaver Monk, including featuring in the WoW Pro-Am Mythic Plus tournament in 2024. DPS'd obviously this tier as Warlock, logging reasonable passes and adapting to each encounter, primarily focusing on key mechanics. I've now added Monk to the roster, that'll be covering all specs and is currently gearing. That's 4 classes, 3 roles, and a demonstrated ability to adapt quickly to the needs of a raid. My UI is clean and viewer friendly. My logs, although private, I'm more than willing to share. I'm geared, practiced, and able to switch between specs as the fight demands. But more importantly, I show up. Whether I'm assigned to tank, heal, or DPS, my mindset is always, what does the team need today? That's the foundation of the Ultimate Raider project. Versatility, reliability, and constant growth. I'm not looking for a carry or a charity slot. I don't need hand-holding or special rules. What I'm looking for is a team that values accountability, communication, and clarity. The same things I bring to every raid. You won't get excuses from me, you'll get execution. You won't see silence or ego. You'll see someone who does their prep, learns from every pull, and plays for the kill, not the pass. All I've ever asked for in return is the same level of honesty I give others. So if you're recruiting and you want someone who can anchor any comp, fill any role, and do it with precision, my links are in the description. Logs, footage, Raider.io of the Monk, DK, Paladin, and Warlock. They're all going to be ready for trial. So if you're a GM or recruitment officer looking for someone who can slot in as a tank, healer, or DPS, I'm ready to go. Monk, Death Knight, Paladin, and Warlock are all ready or near ready and prepared. But if your team needs something outside of my current roster, I'm open to pivoting. Whether it's Vengeance Demon Hunter, Resto Druid, or another gap in your comp, I'm willing to gear, learn, and step in where the raid needs me most. All my links are below. Logs, VODs, Raider.io. Let's talk. Hit me up on Discord, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.